Hey gang, Narbobeath here. Just wanted to talk to you a little bit about fleet ships and how to get them cheap. So, let's go in. I'm here at the Section 31 Starbase. We're going to go into the requisition screen. Fleet Starships T6, and we'll use the Temporal Battle Cruiser, Fleet Temporal Battle Cruiser as an example. Okay, so when you buy a fleet ship, it's going to cost you two things. It's going to cost you fleet credits, and it's going to cost you fleet ship modules. Now, if we look over here, this Fleet Advanced Light Cruiser is going to cost 20,000 fleet credits and 5 fleet ship modules. But we go over here and we see that the Fleet Temporal Battle Cruiser costs 20,000 fleet credits, but only 1 fleet ship module. It says it was 5, but right now, discount 80% off, you get 1. It only costs 1. So how do we do that? How do we save ourselves 4 fleet ship modules? Well, what you can do is, if the fleet ship that you want has a Zenstore version, then buying that Zenstore version will decrease the amount of fleet ship modules that your ship will cost from 5 down to 1. Now, how do you get that Zenstore ship for free? Well, what you can do is use a T6 ship token to get a free ship from the Zenstore. Now, to take a look at what those look like, we'll go to the event campaign. And as you can see in the rewards section here, oh, okay. This is just talking about the box. Let's find the actual ship token itself. There we go. There we go. Discount coupon Tier 6 ship. This coupon allows you to claim a single Tier 6 starship in the Zenstore. Now, this particular event campaign will give you 2 of those. Let's just sort of forget about that right now. Let's just focus on a single one. Now, these discount coupons don't just come from the event campaign. And that's good, because the event campaign lasts like at least a year, because there's several different events in that campaign. But if you want to get a discount coupon for a Tier 6 ship, there are lots of other events that are not part of the event campaign, because here we go. No Win Scenarios and Good Day to Die are 2 events from the campaign. Obviously, campaign progress there. You don't get your rewards until you get to 4,200 progress. And I've gotten 1,200 with both of these. And as you know, the no-win scenario was like was some time ago. Good Day to Die is on now, but we have 4 more event campaigns, 4 more campaigns, four more events in the campaign, before you even get close. Like, you could probably do it in 3 to 4, but what's going to happen is that there will probably be events that will come up before the rest of these happen, where you will be able to get a T6 token. So you don't have to wait for the event campaign, because it's going to be a while. But let's just focus on the T6 token itself. I'm not sure if we're going to get one from the summer event that's coming up next month. I think it's next month, June or July. Maybe late June and into July. But anyway, the summer event is coming up. I can't remember or not whether we were getting free T6 tokens from those, but there's a possibility that it will, or one of the other events that comes up that's coming up. So you won't have to wait for the event campaign to finish to get a T6 token. There will be other events that will have them. I'm just showing you this here in the event campaign just so that you can see what it looks like. It's that one in the middle, and that will allow you to buy a ship from the Zen store. So going back to our Tempero Battlecruiser. So in order to get this to cost 1 fleet ship module instead of 5, what we'll do is we'll take our T6 coupon and we'll go to the Zen store, and then we'll find ships, and then we'll find our Tempero Battlecruiser. There we go. Okay, perfect. Tempero Battlecruiser T6 Paladin class. Now, as you can see, I already have this, and because I have this, it only cost me 1 fleet ship module. So let's just go in, and what would happen is if you had a T6 token. Actually, you know what? Let's get one out from my oh, do we have a bank here? The one thing that really bothers me about Starbases is that everything is all over the place. I probably should have done this on ESD and saved myself from running all over the place. But let's go to Ops. Let's get a T6 token so that you can see what it looks like when you've got one. I think the bank's down here. There we go. Bank. And we'll go to my account bank, and we'll find my... There we go. Look at all these things. Yeah, all of these I've gotten from events. Some of them have been the event campaign, but not all of them. So there we go. 100% discount coupon tier 6 ship. Let's take that. And we will head back down to the tactical. And the funny thing about this is that in the difference between here and ESD is that you go down here to tactical, and if you notice, there's like engineering, science, as well as tactical. The ship Taylor is in engineering, and the ship purchasing, the ship selection officer is down here in tactical. It really doesn't make sense. It's a lot better to do it at ESD. I don't know why I didn't do that, but it is what it is. Okay, so now I need to go into the Zen store, and I need to go to ships, and let's just take, okay, so yeah, so you can see now here that the 100% coupon tag is on any ship that I can use the 100% coupon with. So let's just look at the Shangri-La, because the temporal I've already purchased. That's why it's telling me that I can claim it. So let's just go down to the Titan so that you can see, and there it is. Down in the bottom left hand corner it says coupon 100% off, was 3,000, and then the buy button has a total of 0 Zen because it's free. So you use your coupon, you buy the ship that you want, that has an equivalent in it has an equivalent fleet ship. You buy the Zen Store ship, and then once you've done that, you can then go into the fleet ships and where is it? There we go. And your fleet ship will now cost you 1 fleet ship module instead of 5. It'll still cost you the 20,000 fleet credits, but by the time you're buying fleet ships, you should have lots of fleet credits, because it's going to take you need to get to rank 4 in our fleets to open up the fleet stores and the fleet holdings. So, Fleet Temporal Battlecruiser, or whatever ship that you have bought the Zen Store version for, now only costs 1 fleet ship module. So you've used a token, a free token, to get a free Zen Store ship. Now, how do you get fleet ship modules? Well, normally you would buy them from the Zen Store. However, in Reputation, once you get your reputations up to T6, and that is like any one of your reputations, once you get them up to T6, you can do a project right here. Claim a fleet ship module. All you need is 100 marks of whatever particular whichever one you're in. So Omega 6, rank 6, claim a fleet ship module, 100 Omega marks. Nukara, claim a fleet ship module, 100 Nukara marks. Boom. Free fleet ship module. There you go. Now, remember, it says here, a character must be in a fleet that has unlocked Tier 1 military, completed the shipyard construction project, and completed a ship provisioning project in order to use fleet ship modules. All that means is you got to have your fleet has to have that ability unlocked, and you have to have provisions. Now, all of our level 85 fleets will have shipyard unlocked, and it will have a lot of provisions. Let's just go and look at that. right now. So we go to Fleet Holdings, and okay. I believe it is Starbase. Is it Starbase or is it? No, it must be Starbase. What was it? Let's look again. Okay. Unlocked Tier 1 military and completed the shipyard construction project. Tier 1 military and shipyard construction project. Okay. So there's military. We'll go up. That's Tier 4, Tier 3, Tier 2, and Tier 1. Starbase Shipyard Tier 1. And okay. Under new projects, it shows you all of the fleet ships that are available. So that's the Tier 1. And then for provisions, Starbase Military Fleet Ship Provisioning, it's the one that's directly in the center. We've got 108 of them. So now any of our fleets that have completed Tier 1 military on their Starbase has the ability to get you fleet ships. Now, Tier 1 basically just gives you the ability to start buying certain fleet ships, but as you can see, here in Tier 5, there are other ships, like the Heavy Strike Wing Escort, the Fleet Assault Cruiser Refit, Odyssey Star Cruiser. So, depending on the ship that you want, your military on your Starbase will have to be unlocked to a certain tier. And you can just go to this page and see. Now, if you are in a fleet that does not have the tier unlocked that you need, you can get an invite to one of our level 85 fleets. If you've worked your way up to rank 4 and you've unlocked the fleet stores and the fleet ships, you can get a map invite to any of our level 85 fleets, and those level 85 fleets will have everything unlocked, like Section 31 here. Section 31 has everything unlocked. So if you are in, say, TVA or Starflight or any of the fleets that don't have everything unlocked, as long as you make it to rank 4, then you can just ask us to an invite to one of our level 85 star bases. You can get that. Now, provisions, as I said, it'll require Starbase military fleet ship provisioning. Now, our level 85 fleets will have lots of provisions, but if you get a map invite to a level 85 fleet, you do not use that level 85 fleet's provisions. You will use the provisions from the fleet that you are in. And because because it may not necessarily have the levels unlocked in the Starbase to, well, no, because I think even Starflight is at least tier 1. However, the fleets that aren't 85, we generally don't put on provision projects for those because everything isn't unlocked. However, if you are rank 4 in any fleet and you have the ability to buy from the fleet stores, if you require a fleet ship, we can put fleet ship provisions on for you. You can request provisioning for certain things if we don't have them at the time. We generally just don't run provisioning until all of the holdings for each particular fleet are unlocked, but we can do it on request if you're buyer's rank or rank 4. So don't worry about that. If there aren't any provisions for the particular fleet ship, for fleet ships, you can ask for them. We'll put that project on when there's an opening. Okay, so that's provisions. All right. So yeah, so that's provisions, fleet modules covered. So yeah, so that's the basic way that you can get a fleet ship and a Zenstore ship for free. You use the T6 token to get a free ship from the Zenstore, and then you can use the reputation to get your free fleet ship module. Buying the fleet version of that particular ship, or buying the Zenstore version of the ship that you want, of the fleet ship that you want, will decrease the fleet ship module requirements from 5 down to 1, and then you just use your reputation to get your free fleet ship module. And yeah, with the Zen token, with the T6 ship token, and with the free fleet ship module, that'll get you the Zenstore version of the ship, and then the fleet version of the ship on the cheapest that you can possibly get, which is free. Okay, so hope that helps. That was a bit long and convoluted, but I actually re-recorded this once already, and I don't really want to do it again. So yeah, there you go. That's how you get fleet ships for free. Look at me with my little white fro. Colonel Sanders, Jem'Hadar. Alright, well, hope that helps. And if you've got any requests for any videos and you need explanations of anything else, either let me know in the comments or send me an email in game, and I'll do a video on whatever you want. Alright, take it easy. See you later.